Okay, hey everyone, so today I will be opening up and reviewing this Kinsmart diecast model. So this is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. So it's the highest end model for this particular car, and really excited to just dig into this model. Now this one has a scale of 1 to 36. It has pullback action as well as opening parts. In particular, the doors can open. So really cool casting, and obviously this livery is an actual livery that Porsche actually produced. So really cool. And then you can see that this is the official licensed product from Porsche. And then behind, obviously, there are the other brands that work with Kinsmart. So without further ado, I'll open up the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. So it comes in this sort of packaging, and it's secured by these sort of wires. And so I'll just remove them and we'll be right back. Okay, so I finally have the model out of the package, and I think first impressions are really nice. I am not sure if the side mirrors are supposed to be so big, because to me it looks a bit big over here, but I think other than that, I'm quite dazzled by the headlights over here. So if you just look at the headlights, there's just quite a lot of detail to it. Yeah, you can actually see that there's quite a lot of like the metal or chrome kind of casting beneath the plastic piece, which gives it a very realistic look. Yeah, it just looks really nice, even though there's not too many colors in the headlights, but it's really cool. Over here, the Porsche logo is very clearly done as well, and then the front grills are quite nicely done as well. I mean, there's no license plate, but I think this looks really cool. So that's for the front, and then just looking at the side profile of this car, it just looks really good. The wheels are fine. They look okay, and then just looking at the back as well, you can see that there's the roll cage alright in the car. So this is ready for some drag racing. I'm not sure why there's like a string over here. That's odd, but yeah, the car itself, really cool. Just the back of the car, it has inserted taillights as well, and then the exhaust details are actually quite nicely incorporated into the casting. The wing itself is actually connected to the car. So as you can see, I think it's actually a different piece. So this the part of that's holding the wing to the body, this part is a different part from the body itself, and then the top of the wing is also different. It's a different piece as well. So this is the wing itself is plastic. So actually quite a lot of attention to detail over here. Different parts coming together to make this quite a cohesive casting. So opening parts are the doors over here. So the doors open, and then very smooth opening action. The interior, not too much detail, but you get whatever you need, but not too much in terms of any paints or anything. So not too much detail, very smooth doors. door gap is not too terrible. I think it's more noticeable in the front over here, and then for the other side as well. I think this one is a bit more even, but yeah, it's noticeable, but it's not terrible, especially when you look at it from this distance. Yeah, the stance very nice. So I mean, for fans of Porsche, I think this is a very good casting, and I'm especially impressed with the headlights. Now this one at the bottom it says 136, and Kinsmart 2010 Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and then it's a plastic base, rubber tires, and then obviously it has the pull back action that is quite nice. So just comparing these two castings, so both of these are 136 scale castings from Kinsmart. I don't think that they are actually to scale, fortunately. I would have to check, but I don't think that this is probably the right scale for the Supra and the Porsche. But apparently they are both 136, so I think overall these are still very nice castings, even though maybe the scaling is a little bit off, but for the price, I think this is a killer casting. And as you can see, I think I was also quite impressed with the headlights on the Supra as well. There's quite some detail beneath the plastic piece, and the taillights here as well are quite similar, right, to just the red inserted plastic taillights are quite nice. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this Porsche 911, and I'll see you guys in the next video.